Margaret.
What?
No.
And this
Too light and too heavy. Yeah, I want to try with the different structure and see if that's possible.
Can I take that thing out?
And I want to do it. I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do it. I want to try with the different straw. It's not. It will not fly if it's nothing in between, but it needs to be something lighter. So I have different options.
It can't stable.
No, I know.
It's just fallen.
Yeah. So it should work, but maybe it's always the balance between the fabric and the structure.
Maybe you should use the plastic, not the wooden.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Mm.
Не стали хулиганами только потому, что, как сказать, надоедает именно людям.
А что значит надоедает? В каком смысле?
Ну как? Объяснить трудно. Ну.
Ну смотри, Галина очень похожа. Это красиво. Да, вот можете рассказать Эля, с чего начать? Да? Хорошо.
Yes, now it is recording.
And if I want to do
Photo.
a photo,
It's there, but that's another. I'm a bit.
you made
know, it's
you
better
made
if you do
some.
video,
Okay,
actually.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, I
off the
will.
kite. Yeah.
Okay.
Нет, вот его можно к домику привязать. Да? Нет?
Я не знаю, сейчас она посмотрите, что стабильно будет, в принципе, можно будет.
Ничего себе.
Да.
Класс.
Поднялся ветерок.
Надо было на нем что-нибудь написать.
А где вы? Можно было все исправить гораздо проще. В общем,
Кардинально.
Если смотреть на тот, который построили, нет, там вообще нет сверху ткани. Вот я про него говорю, он успешный. Его можно использовать.
Так еще и пишет, как ты с ним в закат типа убегаешь.
Закат с другой стороны, парень.
Ой, как далеко.
Да. Нет, просто Кирилл
Так громко все-таки, я тоже.
Maybe now we do the interview for a documentary project. How it is that you ended up working with art from the perspective of sociologists.
Oh, actually, I was always interested in art, and I always dreamt to be an artist myself, but I'm not very good at it, and that is why I decided to continue with sociology. But then I started to make projects, research projects with artists, artistic collectives, but it was like being beyond the creative process and just observing. And I always wanted to be a part of the process myself. And actually I met Katya last December, and she was developing this idea of Arctic Art Institute, and she offered me, suggested that we work together as a team, and we started to writing down descriptions of projects, also the open air gallery project, writing down the descriptions of Arctic Art Institutes and some kind of events, our principles, started to think of agenda, and then we made this project in April together with Pyong Kim. I was like less involved, but actually I started to be part of the process myself, and I discovered that I can be not only observer but also to be involved into the process as maybe as a curator, be it as an organizer, but also as a person who reflects. And also with my friend Arseny, we started to think of some artistic ideas actually, and we started to think of making sort of biomorphic structures. And I understood that actually I can be an artist as well, not only a curator. But I think I will wait for that. And now I'm getting more experience with artists, with people, in doing participatory art in Murmansk and also in St. Petersburg.
Think about
Yeah. Yeah. It's very good. Yeah. But and that is the one. That is very simple. It is the concept that's all similar for all of them. So, and that is what I was thinking with this, the first plan. Yeah. Okay. But if we want to do this, the figure that is now is actually very good. It's just, you know, it's important to have the structure inside, so it will be like this down on the sides. So it becomes like this room. And then like this also. Yeah, it's similar, but there it is better probably because of the fishing rod. There I only found, you know, some bamboo in the hotel. It's difficult to find out also which is the best structure. So that might be a reason why this is so brilliant. Fishing rods.
Теперь вот эти мы рисовали. Просто то, что это вот надо делать, это вот. Ой, Маргарита,
Да?
перехватили. Оля, ты это завтра нам будешь переводить. А? Как смогу. Ну да, как сможешь.
That little guy was so nice, so polite and so...
Yeah, he's a very nice boy.
Yeah, is he from here?
Yes, he was helping, as far as I remember, he was helping Katya last year.
Mm.
Саша, тебе завтра отправлю. Саша, ведь Маргарита сама красит ткани эти шелка она тоже сама ведь красила.
Да. So have you dyed this silk yourself?
Da. And it's linseed oil in the eyes.
Linseed?
Yeah, it's impregnated the way they made a rain-cloth in one of the in the right in the left eye. It's with the linseed oil. Yeah, like linen, you know, for paint.
Lin for paint.
Linseed.
Linseed.
It's what the mixture with pigment and paint. And
So these are the eyes are the symbols from Utopia.
yeah, but it's misspelling in Utopian. Misspelled. I was making the wrong letters. It's not. It's like the Norwegian letter Ö. More no. It's not really Utopian letters. Keel, yeah.
It looks like a scarf.
It's like a fish.
Like a fish. Yeah. Круто вообще. And this one is also nice. Actually.
Yeah, but it's like, oh. Yes.
Symbol of Murmansk.
Is it? It's How is it symbol of
Because the ship,
Yeah?
the sea and
Yeah.
the sky, the
Ah.
sea city,
Wow.
seaside city.
Oh, that's very good.
Хорошо, когда давайте еще созвонимся предварительно, но я думаю, что можно начать тоже два. Хорошо. Посмотрим еще как там с погодой.
Да, мы потренируемся еще с кайтами. Вы тоже пойдете, да? На бумажку. Потом Маргарита, наверное, продумает.
Okay. I saw this one and then there is one close to Murmansk.
Local commercial things
Yeah?
move sometimes, but no protection from government from on this side. It's too expensive for
Yeah.
us.
It's
And wind is not so strong as it is in Norway.
no, I think in like Triberka area region it's very
It's
good wind.
not important for Triberka to
No?
provide energy. It's nearly dying.
Yeah, but they have 14 hydro stations, so maybe they are giving to like providing for the other.
For them, it
Parts?
would be easier to just use coal. as they do.
Yeah. Or water.
Hmm?
They don't use water and like the waterfalls.
I don't know.
No?
But
I think someone said that in Tribirka it was 14 hydropower stations,
maybe, but I don't know that.
and then it was this. Also this trial for wind, like in the crossroad behind Tribirka. When Russians look at Western art, where there is like no limitations of possibilities
To what?
to express, maybe. And you said something yesterday that was very interesting.
I've been talking on another
On criticism, maybe.
angle of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. In that case, what to say? Unlimited possibilities for Western artists in Russia, or
No, in the world, in the West probably, then, to do expressions.
Mm.
And you said what was it that it was very simple things that was done?
I've been talking about a political thing,
Yeah.
and it was about that. As for me, contemporary art in Europe is angled at social items and not on cultural
Oh.
performance. So it's simple and not catchy, but it has some propaganda-like sense in it. Just simple point on something.
Do you have an example of that kind of?
Oh, are you interviewing me? I can't tell now, but I've just been observing in internets, on journals, papers, some artworks that are in that day, and that person in Norway who been creating sculptures at the line from the south of the country to the north.
Hmm?
Oh, you know that guy?
No.
Oh. So he constructed the sculptures all the way through Norway just to tell that we, as we live in Norway, we citizens of Norway, shouldn't improve their structures while they advance into the nature. They shouldn't touch the nature and destroy it. So it was the one simple idea of balance between humanity and nature, and he made a lot of those sculptures just to pursue that single idea. It's not interesting. And that social art on graffiti on the walls with political items, those using space for some social activities, but one-way activities like meetings or political speeches and anti-spaces that are popular these days. They are just pursuing an idea to collect people and get together against something, against their lack of social constructed life on the streets of modern cities, that no, you know, people just consume in the shared spaces, but they don't make activities, shared activities in shared spaces, and the people create those antisocial places there. They do not provide any consumerism, but these places, they don't work because the only idea is to strike against consumerism. I'm talking about that thing. I'm not an expert in European contemporary art, but I've just been for some time looking for it, and I'm interested in consuming thoughts and structures, mental structures that are provided by the culture. But I do not see anything complicated enough that I would have interested in.
Yeah, like Norwegian
It's
art.
simple. In literature, it's simple. Literature. In paintings, it's simple, and the social art is simple. Now I'm reinviting for myself some modernism, like James Joyce and Russian writers and poets like myself. I am a fan of Daniel Harms all my life through, you know, okay, it's like Joyce, but in Russian. He's a post-absurdist, an absurd.
Post-absurdist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been reading some Sasha Sokolov. It's Russian postmodernism writer. It's the fact that he is clearly unknown in Russia, and he lives in closed areas. Nobody knows there he's living now. I've been reading somewhere that he now lives in America, but he's hiding from the community. And his books are about reinviting the time through childhood, the memory of the people living in 70s and Soviet Union, deconstruction of that memory. It's interesting and complicated enough for me.
Можешь, пожалуйста, сверлить пока? Или просверлить, да, первый повторить.
Подожди, я могу посмотреть вам несколько. Вам разве не хватит этих, или вы уже связали?
Да все уже связали. Смотри, Эль.